Hi, my name is Steve Sando, and I'm the founder of Rancho Gordo New World Specialty Foods. I run a company, and we mostly we're famous for our heirloom beans, but we also are looking into different foods of the Americas. And I just think we've been really not such interesting neighbors with Mexico and also the other, Central and South America. And what is our common culture? And it seems to me it's the food. So my goal is to explore the different ingredients that are indigenous to the New World and think of nice ways of importing them, growing them, promoting them. There's a lot riding on it, and it has to look great, and you have to get people's trust. So it's for me, I'm actually for the first time hiring help rather than doing everything myself. And I think that's a key thing for a small business or a small farm too. Is like if you love accounting and really want to know about balancing ledgers and accounts receivable, you should learn it and do it. But if you don't, I mean, hire someone to do your books. And I know everyone says, "Oh, you can do it yourself so easily in QuickBooks." We are still paying for mistakes I made in the beginning for the way the books were set up. I just really can't. I think as soon as you can, you have to outsource the things that you're not in love with. And that's hard though for someone, especially a farmer who thinks, "Oh, I can do everything. I can make my own nails or whatever." So there's no shame in asking for help, especially things that don't interest you, I think. Facebook is interesting because people who tend to like our products are like rabid advocates for us. And you can just say things like, "What are people doing for summer bean salads?" And then you just stand back and they just sell each other and tell each other about which beans they like. And that's pretty rewarding. I mean, you just almost have to throw something out there and then they take over. We've done it 3 times. We've paid, and I don't think it's so much that you get that much more interest, but it's really fascinating looking at the statistics of who likes it or clicks through. And it was, in fact, shocking. For us, we found out they were 85% female, and most of them were between 35 and 75. So it really, not that I have any marketing genius, but it really it's like they're older women who probably aren't being marketed to in society because when you're older you're kind of useless. And it's sort of like this is I realize one thing that older women who control the purse strings, they love food and they want to feel good about the food, or they want to. This is where they would indulge a luxury probably is in a bean more than a new car. So it really was. I really liked knowing this. Yes. So I think you in the article it said we were up to 3,000 people for the email that we send out,
Oh, okay, right.
and now it's 30,000, which is so funny. And that's huge. We know we will get a huge cash amount. We almost know to the dollar how much it's going to be, and then within it, I list recipes and have links to the bean or the product right from the recipe, and we know that's what's going to sell.
Yes.
It's a very chatty newsletter. I mean, I travel a lot, so I talk about the travels. I try and have, when chefs, we have relationships with restaurants. I always ask them to write up recipes using our products, and then I have a link back to them and their restaurants. And it's really hard getting a recipe out of a chef, just But when you do, it's like gold because it's sort of validated to the home cook. So I have, about it's probably too long if someone was a marketing student and looking at it, but it's chatty and people seem to like it. And like I said, we're up to 30,000 now, and it helps quite a bit. You really need to do a balance of hard sell information, outside links, and something personal. If it's all hard sell, people just turn right off. But I think they kind of read the newsletter thinking, I'm probably going to learn an interesting technique. I'll probably get a good recipe. He's got really pretty pictures from a trip to Italy or something. And I don't know, you need to do a lot of it. Because I do see new people going into social media, and it's too much hard sell. My big success came when I marketed to myself because I think I'm my best customer. And I think everyone can smell it if you're being insincere. So if it's something you're really passionate about and you really like, I think people pick up on that. But it's nice to know it's probably more a female audience and an older audience. So I probably shouldn't do a lot of Justin Bieber or Kim Kardashian jokes. I might do more like Motown references or something. I mean, a little bit. You have to be careful because you could be too cute. But it's good to know. But the weird thing is I think I am marketing to myself. If I wouldn't buy it, or it's not the way I would want to be presented with something, I don't do it.